messing with that one.
Not my scene still, but you get me. Danced to it in a spot.
It's not terrible, innit? But nah, I'm not really sure about it.
What do you think? Because it's him, you can't really
I think so.
rate him musically.
Yeah,
I just find him a bit corny, innit?
Yeah.
No holds barred today, yeah. No holds barred today, yeah.
he's definitely. It's because he's a funny YouTuber, though.
I swear, didn't he drop a tune like called Grey or something, and it was meant to be like a big tune? I think it even charted.
Yeah, I think it did still. You know what, he's calm at music, but I just don't think I'd like, you know what I mean, listen.
Just don't resonate with it.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just doing everything still. Like.
It's like when Speed makes music.
But saying that before man gets into this thing, like, what about when the AMP done the little cypher thing?
But
Was
that's
you man
kinda
messing with it.
different, though, yeah.
Why is it different? It's the same thing.
No, but like they're not dropping that tune. Like they're just there.
They've it's pretty much as a tune though. 'Cause obviously when they're
that's
doing
not
that,
gonna go on Spotify. That's not gonna chart.
it
Like,
probably is still.
nah.
Check it. Might be on Spotify.
But yeah,
Them
but they're
things
not
like
putting it
random
out.
things, yeah.
I feel like Philly's taking it seriously. That's what makes it.
Based on their thing look kind of serious though.
What the
Swear there was man them singing and that.
Yeah. As well.
is that? Yeah, is
Yeah, of course.
That's just for the money,
It's
though.
a money, so. But yeah, alright.
Streams.
Hold on, yeah. So let's get into this thing. Obviously,
that could just be the cat page.
Yeah, facts.
obviously, yeah, they're kind of trying to cancel Philly. Still, it's been going on for a minute. Still, I think the first thing I see was on TikTok. I think someone might have said that he done something mad, and then when everyone jumps on the bandwagon, and then someone made like a video or a slide on all the comments that people
Girls just coming forward.
girls, yeah, all girls basically saying of different things that he's done and whatnot. So obviously that happened on TikTok, and then at some point it moved over to Instagram, and then after Instagram, it's just popped back up on Twitter, like yesterday. The same content though, nothing's different, no new information. Obviously you got the odd person on the stream saying, yeah, because he done this and that to me. But what are you man saying? Like, what's you man's perspective on them trying to get him out of here?
I think in the industry, from what I've seen from like little podcast clips and that, people ain't been fucking with this character still in person. Like other influencers,
aside from
the girls.
online.
Yeah. Like in person, how he moves. People have kind of been saying. I think I saw something of Harry Panero, and they was kind of saying like who's got the worst personality or something along them lines, and they chose him. And then obviously now, get me, everyone's kind of jumped on it.
I think it's the arrogance that he kind of portrays. That I feel like would you say he's like he does have a humor, but he's not like mad funny.
He's an
No, I
example of remember where you came from.
That's what it is. And I feel like because you have to think about it with these man. One thing that we're content creators, like you're where you are because of the audience, because of the people.
Yeah,
like the people really got you here, and if man didn't fuck with you, you wouldn't have had this whole thing going on. So I feel like when you put I feel like he may try to flex a bit. Like
Facts.
he done his, you know what I mean? Like true, say he did put in a gram, but same way.
You could imagine.
That's what I'm saying. You earn the flex.
Yeah, no, but you earn the flex,
flex.
but it's how you flex, innit? Like I feel.
Yeah, but he
like,
hasn't earned that flex musically. I feel he's earned
Yeah,
it in
music-wise.
terms of YouTube, but not,
Yeah.
not music.
What's that got to do with anything though?
It's a different type of flex, isn't it?
What do you mean? That's not why people are getting at him. Man's just trying to work out why are people getting at him.
I think it's how he, like what Reese was saying. I think it's his character still.
My personal opinion is because I've seen this happen with a lot of men. It happens throughout life, to be fair, but I think because of how his character is, like I was chatting to Reese earlier, I was saying the thing with Philly, like obviously it was never really my type of comedy because it's like kind of aimed at the younger, innit? Do you get what I'm saying to you? And he's very charismatic. Like he's a clown, innit? He's a clown. So obviously it's not really something that's gonna make me laugh, but it was aimed at the younger demographic, that character. Then I think when you have a character like that, people assume that's just you 24/7.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? So I think what's happening is people are linking him up out on the roads, and when they're not getting the Philly that they see on Does the Shoe Fit and the content with Chunks and whatnot,
Fit Asylum.
that's what's making people think, oh, raw, my man's not really like how he is. Because it's a bit like, say, the LV, like, you know how he runs the bands and whatnot, but you might link him. He might,
Had a bad
he might,
day.
not even bad day, he might just be a youth,
Not
a
even
normal youth.
not even violating, but say a man's job was to be a clown, and then like on my off days, say people know man as a clown, and then they
No,
see
it's
me on
true.
the off days.
Yeah,
It's
nah,
like, this man gonna start juggling.
No, but that's what
I'm gonna
man
go
would
straight
expect.
back to it.
Because it's the same with Kevin Hart. Like, remember Kevin Hart in his films for years, he was like an idiot. He just plays the idiot.
The
He's
idiot,
a joker,
yeah.
stand up. He's an idiot. So a man might back up with him, do the slap or something in the head. It's like, man looking at you like, what? What you doing?
What you doing,
Do
bro?
you get what I'm saying?
But it's because man them like,
But
that's what
That's
they,
what
yeah.
you know.
But it's like what we were saying with Travis the other day, though. Like, there is a obligation to kind of, you get me, pay respect to your fans still. I get the vibe that Philly would probably push man out the way if they came up to him on the strip in Shoreditch doing the questions
Saying
thing.
that move.
Yeah, like, you know, what he used to do, the questions. I feel like if someone tried to approach him and do that.
And even if you see how he moves on the Chunks and Philly podcast, like I haven't really watched it, but from the clips I see, he's just being normal, innit? He's not doing too much,
Not
innit?
doing
So
nothing.
that's probably his actual character. It's a bit like when we used to do stuff, and man used to say to the man, raw, when the cameras come on, be the turn into your character. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So obviously he's just very good at that character. So he was able to do the loud thing, do the faces, do the run around thing.
Like the wide mouth laugh.
Yeah, all of that sort of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? But really, he's just a normal guy. But anyway, there's another side to all of this. But yeah, let's go through some of the some of the tweets or the thread in it.
Before, when you go onto TikTok and type in Young Philly, the top things, the downfall of Young Philly.
Is it?
No, people have been hating on him.
It's
still.
there. Now look at this one. The girls on TikTok are talking about their experiences with Young Philly in person and emoji face. But obviously 6.7. But why this is kind of goofy is because it already come out
Yeah, already
3
happened.
months ago. There's no. I'm thinking, oh shit, they're coming with some new shit. And I'm seeing the same TikToks
Trying to go back.
from the top of the year. But let's go through them.
Young Philly looks like he bites.
Word for word, he told my friend, if you're not coming back with us, then fuck off my table.
I saw this one. That one I wasn't too.
Sound like me.
Yeah, that
No man,
wasn't
the
the
just
worst
burst
one.
at the club. That's probably
Yeah, that's one of them. And he's probably trying to, you get what I'm trying to say?
Trying to
You should
get
get
some.
some. And you lot are going to be drinking down the drinks anyway.
That's what's
Spending
that's what's
man's
peak.
money.
He's gonna have like some. It's gonna be mixed. Like
Yeah.
some things man's gonna hear, but it's gonna be mixed.
The way he was acting in Australia was outrageous. What happened? He bit my homegirl outside the club.
That's like it. That's
So that's
a bit.
That's a bit.
That one you need the context
Yeah,
for,
you
innit?
need-
They could have
Lot
been
of-
lip sync.
Yeah.
So,
Or you could have jumped up behind her and bit her on the neck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, but they're gonna say that, right? You're not listening to like women's
Word.
like experiences or whatever.
You're not taking it serious.
Hearing it, just context.
You need some context.
Yeah, need more context on that one. Yes, he tried to make me and my friends guess how much he makes yearly. Sounds like a fun game. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, going back to that one before though, she was waiting for someone to ask her what happened.
Yeah, I know.
Look,
Them one.
7 hours, then 1 hour, then she replied straight away.
Quick 8 likes. Yes, he tried to make me and my friends guess how much he makes yearly. And when we said we had boyfriends, he called, said dead things anyways. But once again, were
That's
you,
not
were
that-
you dead
yeah.
things? You know what this sounds like, yeah? This is like when the no, you got- need the context,
What's
man.
her name?
Yeah,
Find
let's
it.
Mimi.
do some research. No, but that's why, yeah, it's like this stuff is boisterous stuff, really. Some of this stuff, innit?
Yeah.
Because remember, there's men
Ego,
out
it's just
here
like
really
egos.
doing treacherous stuff, innit?
Yeah,
This
crazy,
sounds like secondary school stuff, innit? And some of this stuff ain't factual. It's just in the comments. But yeah, anyway, just some of the comments in this thread was kind of crazy. This girl popped up. My old workplace used to host parties for influencers, and he always came. One year he was so rude and so entitled. He spoke like shit to my team, shouted at them, and even made one of them cry. Once again, no context.
If he isn't young Philly, do you think it's an issue how he's moving, or as big as an issue?
It
No,
depends
most-
because
some people move like this to stay today. Like,
Yeah,
I'll be
literally.
honest.
maybe you might need like a little humbling reality check, but yeah, like a lot of celebrities move like that still. It's like, say for instance, the other day we was in a venue with Stormzy. I think we would know it's not like an approachman thing, innit? Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Because just by having the understanding that, Matt, he probably gets that. Well, man don't want to approach him anyway,
Yeah.
but I'm saying he probably gets that
24/7.
everywhere he goes.
yeah,
Just give man a
Space,
bit of
yeah,
space, and because of his level, even though yes we're all the same, etc., but because of his level, he might just say to the security, "Yo, clear out the whole area.
Yeah.
That one.
He can move all of them man away from
Yeah,
the exit. 'Cause
yeah.
I'm cutting now. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
You have to just respect game because that's how he lives, innit? He
Yeah,
lives like that.
Every day.
You
That's
know what I'm saying?
It's not. I don't even think he's flexing doing that.
No,
That's
you're not.
security.
You just got.
still.
You just
That's
have to do
how
that.
you gotta do.
Even though I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of men that move very, very normal, but certain people they just don't, innit? Like they do their thing a bit different. Cause I even heard, you know that brother, the free F2 freestyler brother. Everyone
Lynch.
says he was an idiot still when he was up. Still,
Yeah, apparently.
still kind of up, but man heard that he was on the diva thing. Okay, his entire brand was built off him being loud, obnoxious, immature, and annoying. I hope y'all aren't surprised. Why are they saying y'all?
The Americans have entered.
And this is the other thing I was gonna say, innit? Like, do you think you know what? Man's been hearing people say the UK is bad vibes, but this might be the best example still.
No, they are.
Yeah.
Because it's like no one can't do nothing without people trying to
Take them down.
take them down.
I think
still.
about it, it's like a youth's made it to the like
Yeah.
even though you might have a couple traits you don't like, he's made it, innit? Like, and that's what we're trying to push, like you get what I'm trying to say, black, whatever,
Everyone
our
can
brothers making it, you know what I mean? And like everyone wants the downfall. It's like, all right,
Everyone
back in
who's
the
made
pit.
it from the UK, they seem to have like an angle where
Definitely.
people just try and dead
Edgy.
them off in some way or some shape. Still,
And
Like,
it's like it's one after the other. Like when one person says something, everyone's gonna follow it.
Like even the whole chance thing, like they just try and like dead him, like duppy him, but it's
What
not.
with his wife?
Yeah, and you know when he was singing the Chris Brown thing in the
Oh,
club,
yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
cool, it is a bit, you know what I mean, corny, but
Just let them do this.
Why?
what happened? Explain that one.
He was on stage.
He was like, I think Chris Brown was in the club, and I think previously he had sang that song or something.
He said this is his
Drake-
favorite.
His
artist.
favorite
Drake
song.
and,
So he's like behind him, sweating off, singing the song. But Chris Brown's not even acknowledging him, but he's on the mic singing that his song. Everyone was like, "Oh, this guy's just being a."
But he's added like harmonies and
Yeah.
But that's why I brought up that bit at the beginning when I said it wasn't really my type of humor. But
Yeah.
the people that kind of made Chunks and Philly who they are,
Yeah.
it was you. At one point, you rocked with that humor. So I
Yeah.
don't know if people got
So
older.
what, you just think they grew out of it?
I think that might
Yeah.
be what happened. People's got older now, and now they don't find it funny. But for me, it was never funny, innit? And that's not even violating them, man. I kind of respected it. It's like I've even got a story where I bucked KSI one time. Like he come into one spot I was in, he was linking one girl there, and one of the young G's was there, and he was like, "Yo, this KSI." But obviously, to man, I literally didn't know
Yeah.
who he was in it. And then when I see some of his content, because remember some of this streaming stuff, even man them making money via gaming and that, it's kind of new still.
Yeah, it's so YouTube.
So it's like, you know, when man's looking at the KSI youth's content, I'm thinking, what? You know what I mean? You know, you're thinking, oh, it's what? But this, I'm thinking, but he's kind of a neat.
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I'm saying to you? But then what's happened is all of that stuff don't really matter now. And it was kind of that's how man them was getting the bag, just by being neaky. Yeah. So it's like, why are people now saying man them are neaky? It don't really make sense. Did you man ever used to watch these guys and like enjoy their content like wholeheartedly?
I definitely found
not
them.
Philly and Chunks.
I watched the like. I don't rate like not from the start, but I definitely like tapped in where they'll be like on the video, and I did think they was kind of funny. Like they do have funnier clips, but like for example, it kind of even shows you like remember how Harry started. How he used to do the jump down the stairs and do
he's
the,
hilarious.
but that was funny, innit?
And he's
like,
not forced funny
yeah,
as well.
like that was actually like unique and funny. Like I feel like
his humor is. I feel like he's just like that.
yeah, he had no filter. He's like one of the first people just started coming out on the internet and just saying it how it was. Like, man, you get what I'm trying to say? Man, link this one. You know what I mean?
With Philly and that, because for me, why I didn't really lock in with them, man, because it's like, once you can see that it's a front, then it's like, it's kind of hard to like enjoy it still once you know he's just acting, basically. Do you know what I mean?
Like, and even
So you actually thought that was him, like how he used to move?
Yeah, well, when he was doing the questions and that and like Shoreditch, I thought that was how he was 24.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I did watch them.
That's what I'm saying.
That's only when I really watched him still.
But it's like for example, like a good example is the Sidemen, innit? Like I feel like their brand hasn't necessarily changed, but they're grown. They're big men now. Like think about how old they probably are now,
Still
innit?
just playing games.
But they're still playing games. Still in the street. They're
But
still
that's what
acting
I'm
the
saying.
fool.
It's
Like,
aimed. It's not aimed towards. It was never aimed.
It was
towards
never-
an older
no, their
demographic.
brand is definitely grown still.
their brand has grown, but I feel like their age group
He
still
means
stayed.
like the maturity of the content.
I'm talking about the maturity. So like they're still doing the same stuff they was doing when they was 20. They're probably 30
I don't
odd
know,
years
they're-
old.
Yeah, like yeah and no, because they're doing different.
But like for when I say all right, they might be doing different videos, but like they're still, for example, Ethan's probably still acting this like that.
Good, you know what? A good example
you
is
know what I mean?
they would do like a what's it like? Guest the stripper, let's say, yeah. But then say you got a program like the grilling or something like that. You would never really catch a man that's 12, 13 watching the grilling because it's gonna kind of go over their head, innit? They're not really ready for that content.
Or like Dragon's Den.
But
or something.
that the ones that them man do is palatable for like a younger audience. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's easy to understand.
Yeah, it's just easy. It's like that's the type
Easy
of
and
comedy,
fun.
innit?
Yeah.
So yeah, some of these cheats is kind of active. Like this one, finally, young Filly'S downfall. Come on, man, that's harsh. You saying man, them were waiting for the downfall?
They're not evil. I'm telling you, it's Pete these days.
Short man syndrome. That young Philly downfall again. Always a burner account as well.
So people have just been hating.
You got a little clout chase up in there.
What's her name?
Cute Olivia.
Allow it. And then you got what else?
Oh look, someone was young Philly is a real gentleman. Dark store.
Little
I don't think he's. Do you think he's fallen off though?
No, he's not.
Just because he's
That
not
man got
close
solid-
with Trunks,
solid
is he still close? I don't think he's close with Trunks no more though.
No,
Nah,
they
they got
podcast.
the podded together, innit?
Yeah, but still, I don't get the same vibes as before.
Yeah. But like even like yeah. Like I watched a little to be fair, what's funny, I watched you might be able to play it, Ray. I watched you done like
Sorry, go on.
he done like he done like a video with just like a general knowledge thing, but he was kind of moving greasy. Like
Oh, what,
Specs
with the
said
kids?
something. No, it's just one like just Specs, Harry and Chunks. But I think like Specs was just like effing around in it. But he's actually started shouting at him. Like, bro, don't do that. Like you kinda annoy you're throwing me off, like, you know what I mean? And obviously man's gone sorry, but like when you look at it, it's like, you know what I mean? But maybe that's just how he is, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
but
how
the
much
$1 million
that-
question is, you know, I was online and it was saying that his net worth is 2.1. Might not be that. you know, these things are estimates and whatnot. But, you know, if you're a young G and you've made 2.1, you might develop some
arrogance.
Some arrogance still.
You'll come with the money still.
Come with the money. So, you know, are we crucifying him for that? Look, you got this Kanye one. Thought I'm gonna meet some Diddy allegations, but it's just some girls being salty, piped down. It's true, innit? Because there's nothing really too wrecked there. Like, I remember even on the Insta. Hold on. I got
DP.
I got a cameo for a friend of mine. Messaged him as a joke because I assumed he would get it. He clearly, some goofy thing still. Clout ski.
Look, go up quickly.
I see something about box part.
Yeah, man. I remember that time I saw Philly randomly fly kick a little girl outside box spot. He proceeded to pick her up and then fly kick her again.
But that's what I'm saying.
No, he's bantering.
He's bantering, but that's what online is nowadays still.
It's all banter.
Young Philly isn't a good person.
Someone comment now, who the hell is Young Philly?
I bumped into him in Trunks.
You know that's an American.
Trunks was friendly and spoke to me since we are from the same area, but Philly kept giving me rude.
The thing is, this thing, it kind of reminded me of hold on, let me pull this thing up.
It's mad because you know what? Sometimes you gotta like think like how do you if you were just suddenly like you just had bare peas and you was bait, and man them are just coming up to you on the street, yo, you know what I mean?
I think you gotta try your best.
You gotta
stay
try
out
your
the
best,
mix,
but
still.
sometimes you actually can't. Still,
It's hard
If you're
'cause
famous, you owe it, and you owe it to your fans. I guess.
You do.
They want the picture.
Look at this thing, innit? Let me try and find the short version still. Where is it?
sometimes it can actually be.
Let's go to this one. Have you man seen what? 19. Have you man seen this thing?
I think it showed it to me still.
Let's pull it up still.
Yeah! The man them we have them riches and get powered by bitches. Home with it on girls only now. Girl into one place, but that you have to inside place. I should come on, get the moment to smoke and the more talk over best. Sun girls only now. Young girl me run. Look!
So basically, Vibes used to be called Addy Banton, innit?
Yeah.
So he proper looked up to Buju, you get what I'm saying? And then obviously him and Bounty are doing a little back-to-back thing. Buju comes, snatches the mic of Vibes, basically. Do you get what I'm saying? But the point man's making with this video is sometimes, you know, the man that you look after, you look up to, or the man that you rate, or your idol, etc. It's like when you meet, man, it might not go down how you want it to go. And I think that's what people need to realize. So some of these people, like whether it be footballers or entertainers or influencers or whatever, it's like, yeah, you might F with their online persona or the TV persona, but when you link, man, it might not be that. So, and that's why you just don't hold people that you don't know in such a high regard, in my opinion. Kind of happy. Like I used to say it to like KB, even all of you, man. Still, it's like some of these man that man F with and listen to their music. You never know, there might come a day where you might have to fight, man. Still, you have to kind of get rid of that feeling like you look up to them. You get what I'm saying?
So you, in general, like you don't like everyone still. So.
Yeah. But hold on. Look, so, I think
this is something you can't do.
there we go.
I see you. You know, see, not do that. Man, I know fuck that, but me now. Well, I'm that. No, come on, no. I see divine. I mean, I am a sweet tonight. And I see divine. No, this is what I'm patient. Well up. don't mean no disrespect, but you can't disrespect the young artists like that in the eyes of the public. You have to set example. So me I say, that's why I go one show and I'm a DJ for the people in the now.
Man, my vibes is not someone you want to play with, really.
No, but you gotta think this is when he was on the
Come
come up.
as well.
The man them are saying this turned him dark.
Yeah,
Still,
'cause he's with two legends right there. Still,
you know, when you're just coming in the game. Still, because it's mad. Because he actually went at Bounty after this thing as well. Yeah, him and Bounty had a thing still. And there was another one. Have you seen the Valiant popcorn thing? Man, them have seen that thing, innit?
Seen that thing.
You seen that thing, Reese? Hold on. This is the proof. Giving the proof still.
Hastings Direct is simple. One of the UK.
Is there anyone you man would link that you would fan out for?
Not when
No,
it
keep-
comes.
keep it 100
I don't
still.
think when it comes down to it.
fans out. Like go, oh my god, oh.
Like try and chat to them or something.
Boy, like, I don't even think like Rilo man's necessarily doing that too deep for.
I feel like, for
I'm trying to
example,
look at that feature.
like if man met like V's, I feel like man would want to lock in because he seems cool.
I'm trying to
You
think
know what I
like,
mean?
like even like footballers and that though.
It'd be like, yo, like, cause you like you can see he's a cool.
But
brother.
that's the thing. You say he seems cool. He might say like, "Hey, get away from me, you broke nigga." Is that gonna change your opinion of him?
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's running up the street.
What would you
They
stop
probably
listening
half
to,
of
man?
the stream.
Blood.
You got to still just for principle. I can't imagine a man violating and then still listening.
Alright, let's run this one quick.
Take that. I beg you, turn this on.
Yeah.
They not like you.
You get up to pride.
I think this is like an open mic joint or something. And Valiant touches true still.
Beat off, load up my 9X, and be a US and board me a drive with. Me see a fat pussy girl and say she like me. Someone pull over, make she get a ride. For the ladies them now, she say she have a man bun. She still want fuck me. Yes, the relationship of fuck.
You know what I think's rapping is a cappella still. You know, man need the rhythm behind that still.
As me put her on the back and say she love me. She love me.
Oh.
She says she have a man, but she still want for me.
You know what it is? Because man trying to, you're trying to catch the flow.
Relationship of fuckery. As my put her.
Who don't like him? They not like you. Now we tell you straight. So if you're not ready for go up on stage, don't ask Popcorn for calling up on stage if you're not ready. So you better go training camp. So you tell him, go to the what? Training camp.
Come out, you get me? He's there, he's also trying to catch him. He's probably trying to catch
But you know
him.
what? Do you think that thing gives them man the fire?
Yeah, he's probably thinking,
That's the fire you
you're gonna
need.
see me again. You know that
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
You're gonna
yeah.
see me again still.
That's the villain. It's the villain story.
You know you're at wireless. You know you're at wireless. He sees you across.
Villain arcs.
It's like
give him a nod.
no in Incredibles, in the first one, where my man what's the little the villain
Oh.
the villain in Incredibles. The little kid.
But still.
He looks
Oh yeah,
up-
it
he
was
looks
still.
up
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
Mr. Incredible.
Oh yeah, and then he becomes a
I forgot
superhero.
what his
innit?
name was, like a lecturer or something. I
Oh,
don't
it's
remember.
like a lecture boy or something.
Yeah. But yeah, it's mad. That's how the film starts. You know the film. First
looking
scene
up.
of the film.
Looking up to Mr. Incredible.
No, I'm saying this.
Oh,
for
this one.
Valiant.
Yeah, looking up to.
It's mad, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. So really, anyone who bucks Philly and they feel away, bro, it's just time to get your grind on still.
Literally.
And then what's probably crazy is man them get big themselves and they start running
Doing the same-
Stop running
shit.
the same shit, man. Stop hating.
The same way.
Stop hating. Go make some money.
So yeah, nah, Philly, man, don't worry, it's calm still. I think this is just proof of the UK's bad vibes. That's my summary of this one. So UK's bad vibes. If you got a proper story or something like that, to be fair, go to the police. Come off TikTok still.
Yeah,
go to
nah,
the police or something. Man are saying he kicked us off the table. Like niggas be doing this shit, man.
Every
Normal
day. You're lucky. Oi.
Lucky what?
No, like they're lucky. They're lucky that they even getting a chance to go.
Because some of this shit is
You're trying to
like,
get on his table.
Yeah, I was gonna
Anyway.
say you're lucky you even getting a chance.
and the thing is, some people they're talking about the club environment where man's drunk and this and that.
Yeah, if it bursts out. Yeah,
Expected you to just. They expected him to act like Philly.
Yeah.
Start acting goofy and that in the middle of the club.
hello everyone.
That's what I'm saying. Man, think you're, man, think you're a full-time clown. Yeah. Do the
What did you
full-time
say?
clown thing.
Start juggling.
Impromptu.
Balance it.
It's like, imagine you was like a dancing you. And everywhere you cut, like, man, they've just want you to dance.
Yeah,
To be fair, we was doing that to KB for a second, remember?
Dance, yeah,
Yo,
what's
yo,
that?
dance. We was dancing mad on the stream. Was it Kaiser that or something? Yeah. And I think even Drewski and
Like
that man had to
even-
say no
even
more.
when we met up with them lot, obviously them man dance. Imagine if we just started moving mad, saying, "Yo, we gotta see a routine now." Like you'd be thinking like,
One
I
dance.
can't lie. Before we move on, man, see one brother when we was out on Sunday, boy, he was whining. He was whining to like house. You know, man's just doing his own thing, whining. But what was funny is like the DJ was stopping it, talking. The man just continued the whine
"Oh, what on you talking about
on Sunday.
Sunday?
Yeah. I thought that was official still. Because how can you whine for that long?
Do you think the music stopped to us?
When you're dancing with something, you get bored sometimes. It's just
I got
like
a timer still, man.
I
It's 30
need to go
seconds.
somewhere else now. So,
Who else is there?
Gotta give
It starts still.
But defo back before we leave Philly, dead the music thing still. That's not gonna help him. I don't really.
yeah, but I think Wave
Probably gets a
got the bread.
change of it.
No, but Wave's got the bread.
doing
It's
what he
probably
is,
a
right?
passion project.
Because it's like KSI. KSI just started doing everything because he could. You know what I mean?
Tune with Future.
Bro's doing
they're
everything.
on,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
on
the
to
tune,
KSI
like
about
Rick
his
Ross.
hairline. You seeing that?
Like, you might have to search it still.
Nah, see that was
we
kind
can't,
of
you
deep.
can't violate stuff.
No, you might not even a violate, but
It's
just
just a check. Just check what
just
they
a
say.
check.
Like,
'Cause that thing was kind of. I
he
remember
took
we were
he was
saying.
wearing the bandana for time, and then someone was like, I don't know why he's I don't know why he's got dreads with that hairline. That's the worst thing to do.
wait, do you latest?
That's what it is. It's the hair. It's the dress. It's this one, isn't it?
Big caliber. Love the DJ, man. It's been incredible.
what
You
trims
smashed
would
it.
probably
All
No, man. Just
What,
go
like
board.
a-
Snap
Bald
it.
like a
and,
taper.
bald and sports caps.
Yeah, like tape.
This is what I was telling man them. It's like this is why you can't be watching other people's things because he might be peas, this, that, any girl, but
mad
the thing he
insecure.
really cares about is his
Hairline.
His hair. Do
Yeah,
you know what I'm
mad
saying to you?
insecure, yeah.
Then you might have a man with the hair, the strong hairline, but don't have as much peas, and he wants to be a KSI, but KSI wants
to be have
what
that
hairline?
hairline. Yeah, he's gonna come.
Do you get what I'm saying? The hair thing serious. It's like even like Tory. You know what I'm saying? to you?
Yeah, I remember when he first come out, he tried to hide it for a second, innit?
He couldn't.
No, he
hide-
couldn't.
he can't hide that
couldn't.
thing.
But like, for example, the Say It video and all of that, he had the
Yeah.
the thing because I never knew he was. And
Nah,
I think
man
it was the
knew.
love.
No, because
The
you
love video-
can always
video.
tell when
Yeah,
man's got the
yeah.
M.
Yeah,
You know, man's got the M. It's
The
just,
widow's
you know what I'm
peak.
saying? But
Yeah.
then sometimes the M starts getting pretty like to the point where it's like
Gabrielle.
you can't even pattern that.
That's not even that.
Because you know if you got the M, you go get a trim. The barber can.
He
You
can,
get what I'm
he
saying?
can
He
line
can-
you up some way,
Yeah.
but you know when it just turns into a upside down. You
Then it gets mad. Like your hair's actually too far back. Like,
Tracing.
shout out KSI though. Let's go into this one. This was an interesting one still.
Broke people watching a football game. To me, that is as dumb as a box of rocks. For a person to be broke and watch a football game or a basketball game or a golf tournament or a race, you're watching somebody else win when you're losing. How could that possibly be interesting to you? Unless you're studying how to win. And then you're delusional enough to call those people on that team your team. They might be your team, but you ain't their team. Is that too tough?
just check.
Am I swinging too hard first thing in the morning? Myron, don't you want to see them? No, I don't want to see them. I want to be them. I want.
Yeah, react. Where we?
Nah, he's talking
I do.
rubbish.
I agree with the. I feel like people have the tendency to like attach themselves to a team. Like for example, when people are like, "Yeah, nah, my team could never. My team this. Nah, he." Do you know what I mean? I
No,
feel
but
like
when
sometimes
it comes to football,
it ain't.
it's
Man
a ride or
don't give a
die.
shit. Like when you think about you, like man don't give a shit about you.
No, but it's all a part of.
Like even on the internet where man them are saying like, yeah, I don't think he performed that well. You think man them give a shit? I don't give a shit about what you got to say. I made it here, innit? I got here. You never got here.
No, some man. Them,
You're at home.
Some man them do.
Criticizing man, you didn't get here.
Yeah,
I got here.
The thing is, I have to agree. Like, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. When man was growing up, I remember one of my G's, and he was actually one of the man that making peace. He was saying, "Well, man don't watch football." He's like, "Why am I watching the next man make money?" And them times when he used to say it, I used to feel, "Oh, come on, it's football, this and that." But definitely around the lockdown period, because I kind of, when Arsenal started losing, I stopped watching football. Because I stopped watching football, I weren't in the loop. And that's when I realised how infatuated certain men, because obviously I'm not really watching it, so I don't really know what's going on. You know, when you don't know nothing about nothing, so you can't really get involved in the conversation. That's when I realised, right, certain men are going very hard for this football thing. And you slightly got no affiliation. And then when you look at, you hear man talking about players, he's dead, he's shit, and it's like, right, my man's a millionaire.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying to you?
And it's like he got there. It's
No-
like you might
You know
even
the man with the belly, yo, he's shit, and all this sort of stuff. You're thinking, right, you're here with man.
Yeah, you're here.
But I feel like that's why sports in general is like one of the biggest things in the world because it gets emotion from so many people. innit? So it's like people actually feel personal,
of the team.
yeah, to whatever their team's doing. Do you know what I mean? Even when you listen to some man debating about football, you think just chill, bro.
Yeah.
Just chill, like shouting, going back and forth. It's like it's not even you get me?
Like obviously it is, but a man could just go tomorrow. I support Chelsea. You know what I mean?
Simple as.
I support Man City.
Or even
Deeper for
even
some
deeper though, man could just not watch football and it won't change anything really.
No.
Life.
No.
You know
No,
what
I
I'm saying
mean,
to you?
man could.
I
not
might
watch
save
football.
money.
It's not gonna make the next team win. Or
I
lose.
think that's the debate. Let me
Yeah,
see
but
how
it's
we
like
ended it.
not watching it isn't gonna make you money either.
No, because then it will probably fill up time for you to do something. It's like, you know, when you remove certain things from your life, it's going to give you additional time to do other stuff, innit?
Yeah, but a certain man will just do it something the same as just watching football. They won't use
Sports
that
in
time
general,
wisely. They
though.
w't use that time wisely.
they might go play football. Like,
It's
go
about
get there.
using. It's not
But
about.
at least then, that's what I'm saying, whatever you trade it with, it'll be something that's probably
a little bit. Yeah,
more beneficial
more
than
beneficial.
actually just watching millionaires play football. So,
You might all miss like something you had to do just to watch them.
like, what I'm saying is, would you trade in your career to watch football?
No, of course not.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Of course not. But say someone's had a long day at work and all they want to do is go home and watch the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
What's so wrong with that?
Nothing.
You've gone out of major money from work and now you're at home watching football.
I don't think personally. I don't think that point. Like, I think watching football. I get where you're coming from, but I feel like in some aspects, like that's cool. It's
the duty.
more my thing where it's the emotion behind it. Like I get it. Don't worry, I get it. But like sometimes, like for example, people be online, like just go in the comments of any football post. You've always got someone chatting shit. Or someone calling someone shit, or he needs to get out of my club, or yeah, he's not good enough.
Yeah, but that's
to be in the
the same.
club.
Everyone has an opinion on everything.
Yeah, I hear it, but
If you start
it's
talking
like-
about music and say someone says, "Oh, V's is shit," you're gonna start backing V's, innit?
Yeah,
You're
but
gonna
I
back
mean,
the
like,
people that
are
you listen
almost
to
like
and you like.
dedicated
Yeah.
to like, you know what I mean?
get
It's
what
like,
you're
why are
saying.
you?
There's an element of that's what I'm trying to say. You'd only really know if you. I'm telling you, stop watching football for a period of time and watch what you actually see. You'll clock that certain man they actually only talk about football still, and it's deep, passionate. No, I'll put him right back. He can't drop back on the wings and this. And when you think
Oh,
it's
no,
like,
that talk's
but
rubbish.
it's like, why do you have that? You have that much information. You know what I mean? And it's not really actually doing you anything.
And like even like Like, for example, when they're talking about the transfers and they're like, yeah, Edu's not doing. You think my man's sitting there in the comments?
But
everyone
thinking
involved
about you
is
on the
making
side.
money except
Yeah.
for the people that's commenting.
You think he's there going, oh yeah, now look. He said we shouldn't sign him.
But I get.
We're not doing a good job.
Go on.
No, it's just because football specifically is, well, it's all sports in general, but it's all everything's speculation still. Without the speculation, there's like without the people the pundits, do you get me? Watching a match is different. They gotta highlight something. They gotta make something wrong out of what's happened, innit?
But I what he's saying, I don't agree because I don't think it's wasted time. Football is it's once a week.
I'm gonna
a weekend.
I'm gonna keep it 100 even before man watches the rest of his video and look at the comments. During lockdown, what I noticed was happening with certain man, because there was a period when there was no football. So there's no football now, and for a lot of people there was no work. Now I started seeing different sides to certain man them. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I started seeing man them turn to hustlers. Certain man them just started setting up this thing, setting up that thing. You know what I mean? Obviously, man them was having to do things to make some money and that, like legitimate things. But do you get what I'm saying? But some of these man you wouldn't really see doing this stuff. It's like man them started getting active. You get what I'm saying? And then the football and that come back, work and that come back, and then you don't see them man outside doing that no more. So I definitely clocked when it was lockdown and they was pushing heavy for the football to come back. I clocked, you know what, this thing's actually the best distraction going for human beings still. And it kind of reminds man of any big sporting event. You got to think the reason why it generates money is because people want to see it. That's the whole point, innit? You can get everyone over somewhere like the World Cup, whatever. People want to see it. And like
Guaranteed as well, don't you think? I always think it's mad, like them middle of the season games, like Arsenal v Newcastle. Like there's Arsenal fans there every step of the way in the middle of the week.
some of these games, that's what we're not even talking about the man them that are going paying their money to watch.
It's some man's hobby, isn't it?
Or no,
Like how we enjoy playing football, they might enjoy literally just watching Arsenal play.
But like when I talk about, I think like it's like the proactivity. Like it is a hobby, but what do you get from it? You might get the dopamine from it, 100%. But like, what changed?
No, but you feel definitely with football and supporting your team, you feel like a sense of involvement.
Yeah.
Or do you get me? If we go and watch Arsenal play, that feeling of them playing, that emotion that will bring out of you. Can't really get that from it.
Even just
anything
watching
else.
the man.
Then what's mad though is like what you're seeing more and more with some of the club owners, especially with Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal in certain aspects. You see man them just running it as a business. That's what it is to them, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a business. So it's really the fans that are on the heart thing and this and that. Them man are on the money thing still.
The man don't give a shit with you.
And then the players, they're not on the Arsenal. Them man that did what's best for their career.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
if man get a move, they're the ones going there negotiating how much they're gonna get paid and the bonuses, and you're sitting there.
None of them
get
man
out,
there.
get out my
There's
club.
only a couple man that's literally stayed at their club and taken less P's, like brothers like Kane and all that. But more time,
They get,
the bigger deal comes along. You know what I mean?
The Saudi deal.
That Arsenal for life stuff.
It's like
No,
Henderson.
but that's what I'm saying. It's about the club. It's not about attaching yourself to a player.
No, yeah, the
Attach
club.
yourself to the club. So it don't matter if the player transfers out for more P's.
A lot of
But it
people
would just
attach
make you
themselves
hate
to
the
players,
player.
though. To be,
No, that I don't agree with. But I think you can attach yourself.
I think you have to agree with that one though, because otherwise, a lot of men wouldn't support Arsenal.
No, I'm saying.
Because Ian Wright was the one who brought bare men to Arsenal. Still, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
even on Reef.
A lot of men followed Ian Wright to Palace and then to Arsenal.
I
Still.
don't think any more is players based though. I think it's more team based nowadays.
Yeah, it's until you get that player that. Because I'll be honest, in terms of basketball, I'm a LeBron fan. Do you get what I'm saying? Wherever LeBron goes, they are still. You see, man, with the Lakers. Hold on, let's see how we ended it.
Somebody watching me play games for money.
What's going on? Huh? Why did that seem fast to you, man? Or was he spazzing?
Oh, he was going in.
No, I don't want to see them. I want to be them. I want somebody watching me play games for money on TV. That's what I want. I'm broke and I want to watch somebody get paid $30,000 to play a game, and I'm broke trying to figure out how to pay my light bill. But I'm getting excited because my team won. No, you are making your team lose because your real team is your family.
He is looking too deep into it.
He's talking this shit.
Arsenal play on the weekend.
he's
Talking this shit still.
Back to what you said about basketball, quick though, still that you follow a player. Like, it's like, I feel like different sports have different effects. Like football is kind of like the biggest. Well, it is the biggest sport in the world, isn't it? So I feel like obviously it's got a lot more of a pool. Like you, like for example, you man probably don't really know much about basketball. Like if man was to say to you like a couple things, you probably wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it does kind of depend because obviously some men are diehard basketball fans. Like I remember
it's sport in
there
general.
was a
That's what
point
I'm saying.
I didn't even really know what was going on with football, but I knew what was going on with basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it's sport in general. So obviously, man, look at the comments. Everyone deserves a little escape, no matter their situation. Sports bring joy and connection. Sometimes that's priceless. Okay, what about concerts, movies? Is he on a podcast? Why would it be smart to sit and watch a podcast? You're only helping them. I bet this dude's super fun at parties. So broke people shouldn't listen to music too.
But the thing is, he's gonna trigger the people because everyone's
what I
now
was gonna
thinking,
say.
"Goddamn, I do that."
You gotta think everyone watches
I'm thinking I have to
sport.
pay my light bill.
This is the brothers that watch sport and are broke. Literally.
No, look, they're all verified.
Come on, verified on Twitter.
10,
Hey,
10 a
Look,
month.
here we go.
Hey,
This is
fantastic.
this is the facts. This is what I actually see with my own eyes in lockdown. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. If you go back to Gladiator times, it was always an entertainment joint. So
Because you're getting a lot of people locked onto one thing.
It has to be entertaining.
this is why
Carry on.
guys like bringing Mbappe to Real Madrid. This is why it's a serious move because it's, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We was just talking before we got here about how the French league struggling to find like
TV deals.
TV deals because Mbappe is gone.
They ain't got no big
That's
thing.
what I'm trying to say.
But it's like he's actually could bring down the whole league.
Yeah, Unks needs to chill though. He's going on a tangent still.
Who?
Yeah,
Okay.
take his vitamins.
No, I
He-
can't.
he
I'm
is- he is
I'm
talking.
50-50 with it because this something similar is why I jumped off playing GTA because I remember I was playing GTA and I had four yards, garage is full and that. And then one day I remember I come online and man them was doing things making money. I remember thinking, oh, what? I'm dead. You know what I'm saying?
Sit there for 2 hours.
You're in your in the
Grinding,
one bed
highest.
flat. Like, come on. Surely man's got to transfer this over.
Yeah, you're rich
Real
on
life or
GTA.
something.
Somehow.
That's what I'm
3
saying.
hours you're playing.
Yeah, you're
doing
2-3
the
hours.
weed,
No,
the weed.
that's
GTA.
on
a whole
the
day,
The
yeah.
whole night.
yeah.
Especially lockdown. GTA was a 6-hour session.
That's what I'm saying. You're there. You got the whips. You're in there. It's like
You feel
even the drip.
feel-
You've
And
got the
you
drip.
feel like it's you. You feel like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
I got the money.
the new lubes. I got the chain.
you know what I mean.
I
And then
got the yacht.
next minute, man, we're going on holiday. You're thinking, oh shit. Do you know what I mean?
I got 4
Got the
mil.
GTA stuff that's literally not relevant. And that's what I'm saying.
I pay by shark card.
This is what I'm trying to say. There's man them out there that's
Get
got
Michael to transfer it.
mad information on football and formations and 4-4-3 and all this sort of stuff.
I get it, like put that into something else. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, it's quite you're going quite hard with that thing. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Nah, you've heard it. Nah, you play him in the tune, Jab Rodri. Right. Play Rodri in the 6. You know that shit. I hate all of that talk. The 6 and the 8.
When I hear it from
The
ballers,
natural 6.
when I hear it from ballers, I can get it still. But when I hear it from people that don't kick ball,
He's a natural 6. But I feel like For example, you know that mute on TikTok with his dad.
Yeah.
Them dead. Like he's kind of making sense out of it. Like he's watching the football, but he's getting paid because he's making videos that's going viral.
Bobby, all of these guys, them man are doing it correctly. They're getting paid for this shit. Not saying every fan can do that, but I'm saying if you're gonna be this heavily in, make it make sense somehow, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Cool. Tyrese was on the Breakfast Club. I see this clip, so I never watched it. Tyrese, what you must saying about Tyrese?
He is top corn still.
But
I think
it's this way. He's like Barney.
He's corny.
I haven't watched it. I just see this clip.
But
He is corny, but he is
funny.
He knows he's
yeah,
corny.
he's like, yeah.
Like the fun.
Did you man ever see the Django?
Chain?
Yeah, but his audition.
No, what? Yeah, I know Bev. I know this.
You might have to swing there quick still.
Man, Django's
Who was it? Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. I remember people were saying that. Well, I swear Will Smith auditioned as well.
Is it?
I think Bearman went for this because this was like a big role.
Quentin Tarantino. Hold on. And I think he's like, this isn't like audition man's gone to Quentin Tarantino and whatnot.
You just done this.
I've done this.
Homemade.
I'm sending it in. Like, you know, you give man the diss, yo. Later on,
Listen to my tape.
check this out.
Check that out.
Check this out.
Call me. You know.
The tape with the business card stuck to it.
It's not.
His man's edited this. Shot and edited.
No, you know them guys that man them just roll around got the beanie.
Like the Asian.
The Ute House, you know the Ute House was with that time them man.
With the white one.
No, yeah, the beanie.
Oh yeah, you can't wait. You're bad.
With the Asian you just spud him, but you just don't acknowledge him.
He's just got the
He's just there.
The cam man.
You be talking to the man, he's just there. And he has an error. He has an error that's too big for him. And he has the headphones. You know the headphones you put around your neck.
And it burns.
He wears fingerless gloves.
He has like some Adidas kicks, but just some random, like, you know, just literally not even gazelles. It's just random
Adidas.
high top. The high top for that. The Asian you had the location as well.
Yeah.
They even put a quote in there. So
I said that you should never assume.
alright, cool. So this is what he was on still.
None of this jewelry on my arm is real. Don't love me because of no fucking diamonds. Take all this shit. This bracelet right here look real as a. This shit was $23 on Amazon.
You said, look.
Are those earrings real? No.
Why has he got the red beanie in the suit?
That's a different. It's got to be a different clip.
No, the way he shot him inside, no. No, what? Do you think it's wild to react to something? The shot of these things after.
And then we go back.
None of this jewelry on my arm is real. Don't love me because of no fucking diamonds. Take all this shit. This bracelet right here look real as a. This shit was $23 on Amazon.
You said, look,
Are those earrings real? No.
you can't tell.
You know why it's not real? Because I've lost so much of this shit. I done spent $500,000 on the fucking watch. Call Jacob the jeweler. I'm good. I don't lose no sleep over trying to win the popularity contest from showing up with all this jewelry that I'm going to leave on a nightstand and have a housekeeper to say, I don't know. I'm sure you don't know. I'm sure you don't know where them $250,000 fucking $250,000 fucking earrings is at. I don't know. We looked everywhere. I'm sure you looked everywhere. That motherfucker retired 2 weeks later. And sure, and these motherfuckers they pay.
Man said he retired 2 weeks later. What were you saying about that? Like, if you're up, you got that status, like Tyrese and that. Is it a real jewelry thing, or would you play that game?
His reasoning, I hear it still.
I don't think you have to still.
What you could do a rebirth?
Yeah,
but then you just might as well not. You know what I mean?
Like, it just all depends on your reasoning. He's got a good reasoning, innit? I feel like, man, they might even experience stuff where they bought real jewelry and then obviously shit like that's happened. So it's just like, I'm not even doing this again.
But I feel like, me personally, man wouldn't get caught up in it if there's too much that comes with it. You might as well just not wear no jewelry, innit?
Or just minimalize.
Yeah, Sarucci.
Think about it. Most of the time, these man, when they're coming up, like, they didn't, like, we don't wear nothing, like, man, them are.
The thing is,
accessory, nothing.
Man, them be getting robbed a lot in Central and all that sort of stuff. But you gotta think, like, imagine you got the fake thing, the man's trying to rob you, he's got the mash sheet. Take it, bro. Take it. You know, in your head. Thing was 80.
It was fake.
Like,
yeah, it's getting like that still. I'm hearing a lot of people say that, and then even that some of my niggas that I know got serious watches, man, them just don't really want to be wearing it everywhere. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
But you should be able to want to wear it still.
You should be, but it's like just the current climate of everything. That, you know, from when man are doing the bike thing with phones, you know, people are starving out here still.
Hungry.
You know, the phone that man will get locked and blocked. It's like, what are you gonna do with that? Or can you unblock iPhones?
Man, iPhones is a myth.
iPhone, no, you could. You used to be able to go boss man, but now they got the mad thing on.
Yeah, but that was like the iPhone 5s or something.
That was
you ain't be able to
now
do that for a while.
Put the whole thing.
Yeah, so obviously,
But like what you said, like, if a man sticks you up and then you could just give it to him, then imagine you just pause. Imagine you just don't have a watch on.
Hold on.
Imagine you just don't have a watch on. That situation never happens. Anyway.
yeah, no, it's real because there's a lot of situations I've heard of people getting robbed and then the shit, or a man them robbing someone and then the shit is fake. But in my mind, I'm thinking that person kind of won the battle. Really, you get what I'm saying? Didn't really lose nothing. So
you know you go home happy.
And imagine you get, because I saw one story.
You know, you got your road ticket doors.
Yeah, you're
like,
smiling.
that was close.
Yeah,
close one.
Did you wore it?
I saw one story. It was a man and two girls. The two girls set up a ute to steal his watch.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That one was Pete.
Yeah,
still.
and he died in it, and they all got bagged. But
the Luton.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and the watch sold for like 3 bags.
Yeah,
and they all got life.
Yeah.
They done the mad thing though. So
Yeah,
they just wetted him up. So
I like the bus stop or something.
No, they walked him into.
It was something to. I think they waited at the bus stop still, and then the girl was in there and spiked. The girl's moving treacherous nowadays. Still, they spiked him or something, innit? And then left the door on the latch.
Yeah.
No, they put something on. Yeah,
and then they walked in.
Yeah.
Nah, I weren't the latch. It was a broom. I'm sure it was a broom. Still, I watched the video.
Shall we pull it up?
Go on.
Might have been the broom still. Let's see. Because they had that on TV, innit?
Yeah, I remember that thing.
And the thing was dead as well. It's kind of mad because why are you even linking it? We need the actual footage, innit?
And what one? Oh, this was cut relatively recently, still.
You might be better off finding it on Twitter, you know.
You'll be in that video still at the top.
You reckon? Oh yeah, there we go.
We had a call.
Let's scan through this.
Yeah.
That's when they're first.
She runs back though, yeah.
Boom.
Where's the broom?
That ain't a broom.
What?
Where's the thing on the end?
What is it? Is that a latch?
Yeah, that's a latch stick.
And that's the youths that done him.
And I remember when they got back, my mum was, I remember this thing's silly still.
He brought the wrong man on the move because they didn't require the 20 stabs.
That was
It's my man there, innit? I swear. That black youth.
It was the other youth that more done it still. And then they found them from the Moncler, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, what, the jacket?
But it's him though, look on the right. That brother.
What, on the other channel 4?
Yeah, because this is the one I see.
I remember when they catch him still and they were like, so you was in the A class at this time? No comment.
He just looked like he wanted to cry.
Yeah, he was like shit.
No, and they know too much. No, but how they really pieced it together was the other youth had like a Moncler and then like only a couple had been sold.
Recent.
And then they traced it back still. But what you doing out there, the monks, like, you know what I mean?
Doing it in the booted in the Moncler. It's crazy.
For a fake. Not even a fake. What?
Them type of moves is a Primark. No, you just get a whole.
That's why he messes with little freaks.
Burn it.
It's getting burnt off, yeah.
Man, I had this thing. I watched this thing earlier.
You watched it, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
About it. If a man going to work every day and then he come home to his girlfriend, he had worked twice. That's why he messes with little freaks. Because freaks are fun. The thing with the little freaks is, y'all don't want to hear this, but I don't care. Y'all know I don't care about what y'all feel like or nothing like that. The thing with freaks is they're fun. They're judgment free. They're exciting. That's what we need. We don't want to come in the house and feel uptight. If your man is pulling up in the driveway and he's sitting in that driveway for minutes or before he walk in, he hated her. And it's because you're not giving him the entertainment that he needs.
What, do you man do that? Like, just sit in the whip for a second before you go in? Just in general.
What, into my yard?
Yeah.
No. Jump hard.
Straight. That's a straight
jump
way.
hard. Still.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sometimes
They're boring.
Stop still. I actually do.
Oh, man's on a straight.
And your hair is stupid.
Seconds from it. Still.
That's the mission still to get into the crib.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
last
only if
stop.
man's on the phone, maybe I'll wait. Still, you know, mum's shouting at you. You get in the house.
I think it's when man has like low whip. I've always had low whips. So it's like sometimes man's just, you're kind of stuck.
And your hair is stupid. And your hair is stupid. And your attitude is bad.
What?
He's talking facts still.
Views.
About it. If a man going to work every day.
And the thing that I was even saying that, like, it's mad because, like, I feel like girls sometimes think that man then be moving mad or like, do you know what I mean, or be moving kind of dark, but
Just how man
like,
feels.
yeah, it's like I feel like anyway, like man's looking for happiness always.
Yeah.
So if you're not providing that, and your man's girl, remember that. So if you're not providing a certain amount of happiness, naturally you may find people will go and look for that happiness still.
Yeah, but don't you feel like girls can say the same thing?
Yeah, but alright, cool, but like realistically, what do men do to not make a girl happy? It will probably be cheating. A lie? That's like one main thing that a man will do not to make a girl happy, or maybe not looking after or
Attention and stuff like that.
Yeah, attention or whatnot.
because
but because
attention because he's cheated.
But I feel even with what he's saying, yeah, it's like, say he said, what did he say? Freaks. Did he call them freaks?
yeah, little freaks.
say
Side
freaks.
things.
If you have your girl, this is directed to you, man. Do you man treat your girl like a freak?
Nah.
Not really.
Man went,
Sometimes.
So I feel like the freaks is like a separate
Yeah, it's a separate
bag.
I think he's called the freaks are equal to like side pieces, is what he said. What
I
I'm
think
getting.
the freaks are the hoes still.
Yeah, side things.
Side girl. Do you know what it is?
But I'm saying if you don't treat your girl like that, then this is always going to be necessary, regardless of what your girl does.
It's just a different.
According to what he's saying.
Do you man feel like the first part's facts, like coming back from work?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about still. Coming back
Don't
to
want
the
stress after.
You just
work.
don't want to hear it. Like sometimes man's just thinking that man's had the long day. Man's coming to you, you're not this.
Do you know what it is? There's a lot of people, they do the serious thing when shit's not even that serious.
Facts.
Because there's real serious shit that can happen. Like, people can get ill, unwell, family pass away. Yeah. Ill, like you could get a personal illness. Like real bad things can happen. Yeah. But it's like, when people try and make like regular shit. Like
You didn't message me this morning.
Yeah.
But it's like a real discussion.
Real crazy thing,
hour
yeah.
discussion.
Why didn't you call me on your lunch break?
Yeah, no, facts.
You've done it every day. Why?
Why
different?
did you not do it now?
So where did you go?
So
When
we
did you
was
go last
doing this
night?
before. Like, what's
When
going
did
on
you-
now?
When did you start doing Do Not Disturb? That's
and you'll
like
just
you.
and you'll just be thinking like,
Why are you questioning
You
me?
be thinking about sometimes it's my car. You just want to go sharp, like you know what I mean.
No, but it starts to make you think like, what? I'm actually doing something wrong. But then
I
it's like,
swear down. I was saying this. It's like sometimes man actually be sitting there like, right, it's man actually moving mad.
yeah,
Then
like,
you
I'm
start
actually the bad guy.
questioning
But
yourself,
then it's like, nah.
And
All I
then
did
you
is I
think-
didn't call you on my half an hour lunch break.
So see what you're saying. Does that like lead you over to the freaks?
yeah, because that's where the
Because that's what I'm gonna say. You're looking for the happiness. You're looking for the stress free,
attachment.
no attachment,
Friendship.
Get out of here.
Yes or no? Does that lead you to the freaks?
That right
Yeah.
there.
In that scenario, yes, it does.
That right there.
So say on one chat you're getting, argument, discussing, confrontation.
Yabba.
On the other chat now, what's potentially
flirty banter. I feel like, and that's because there's no seriousness. It's
Yeah,
just
there's-
calm.
like,
There's no
yeah, it's
expectation.
But
fun.
the problem is there is always the risk that one
Can turn. Yeah, I'm about to say that. But like, I feel like it depends, innit? It depends.
It's like a revolving door.
Yeah, it is. That's a trap. Still.
I literally saw something like it was saying it was like a meme, and it was like when you both know that it's nothing serious, and someone in the comments was like, yeah, then 3-5 months down the line she catches feelings. Do you feel like it's inevitable for women to catch feelings at some point?
No, but I think
if you're hit,
if you're hitting,
so what do you think
definitely.
it just changes though? Do you think?
What one of my brethrens was saying is like you gotta like slap it like 3 or 4 times,
Yeah, and then-
just back away.
No, yeah.
Even 3, you're kind of pushing. So, but
You know what?
even there's certain men they purposely give the mid.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Mid pack.
Guilty.
No.
No, 'cause if you know what you're
Some-
capable of, you'll be in about 6 relationships.
Like you can't give out the you get me?
They
Can't give
fall
out
in love.
because
Yeah.
you boy.
You forget sometimes.
You'll turn the media.
Because I know a man, that he has there's niggas that have that honey thing. I don't know if you man seen it, some American thing or something. Meant to be serious still. and then obviously the Vags, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's certain man like that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't really just move around and just be popping them and going crazy because
it'll
it's
be-
gonna lead to something wild.
There's gonna be souls around you still.
waiting
Waiting.
again. That's when you start getting the calls that back in the day. I remember one time I got a call. It was a mad call, but like you're thinking, man's only known you for like a week or 2. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, what? Baby. Was she pregnant?
No.
I thought you said pregnancy scare. I thought that's.
No, I just said
What? He never said that at all.
Didn't you say by the call?
I just said like they've called me like on a mad.
Oh,
Like,
mad.
That was like a Jesse thing.
she started like imagine she started naming like different requirements that she needed. I was thinking,
Oh no, I thought you. Yeah.
I remember my brethren, yeah. I wish if he weren't in the relationship, I'll ring him, get him to say this story. But I remember he drew something.
Yeah.
And then, he drew it maybe once, maybe twice. And then it got kind of intense to the point where it's like, right, you've been kind of staring at my house now, like, cut out. And then basically, long story short, it turned into a stalker situation.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it turned stalker.
I know, but I don't put it past.
Like literally, not even banter. Like serious. Like man's walked out the door, the girl's there and shit like that.
Baby reindeer.
And that's yeah. That's what happens will probably happen with the vags and the honey thing. Like if you're running that often.
Do you man feel like it also depends on as well, like how fast you convert?
No.
How fast you put it in the. How fast you score.
What do you mean?
So like, for example, like if man meets you one day, scores, do you feel like you're instantly the little freak?
Why are you looking at me and asking me that?
I'm not asking. Why?
Talk generally, bro.
Why is like you're moving mad?
So what? So hold on, come say it. Yeah? No, you was looking at me.
Yeah, because
if I meet you.
No, I said imagine if you meet them one day. You're moving mad. So
one day, if you meet them one day
and then score. What are they the pattern or like are they instantly a little freak in your head, or can you take that seriously?
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think some questions need to be asked.
I think you got to judge it off for 3 months.
Do you have a girl?
No.
But if you're speaking in context, no, I'm saying if you speak in context of this, he's talking about he's already got a girl, so everything else is basically classed.
If you have a girl, then
then
everything is little
if
freak.
You don't,
little freak bracket,
little freak crew.
No, I feel like if depend. No, I don't think it depends on when you score. Still, because once you score, there's a switch somewhere. Still,
No, there is a switch.
Yeah, the switch is down there. Changes everything.
Yeah,
Still,
you might flip it,
And then he come home to.
Oh, let's see what the comments are saying on this thing.
Oh, women are about to go crazy.
They might. I want to hear some facts though.
No women are about.
Because for me, I've always felt like, honestly, before we look at the comments, I've always felt like women, they have to understand. Because when you look at a lot of them have kids by different baby mums. A lot of men have a lot of partners that they've been with and whatnot. So for me, it's more of a thing of, if you just look at a man's general nature, I think his general nature is to, some people use the word spread his seeds, but do you get what I'm saying? I just think it's a general thing, but I think that society these days, like how they're trying to push certain things on us, like the LG, blah, 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 blah. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, it's not organic to your actual DNA almost. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's foreign still.
Because, it probably won't work with man in this room, innit? But if man was to go in a batch of 10 black youths, ask them how many of them they have got half siblings, there will be a higher percentage.
probably, yeah.
So it's like, what? So all of these men are undisciplined. All of these men couldn't keep it in there. All of these men was unloyal.
Yeah.
Or is this like a trait that most males have? You get what I'm saying?
even the people in like everyone's family, you might look up to the priest, the family priest, and it's got like 3 different.
There's always
baby
another
mums.
youth somewhere. Literally.
The uncle that you can't smoke around. But
Like, you got to think it's less common for a man just to have all youths with one person, than someone having multiple youths.
Definitely.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And they might even be the little freak turned into the baby mum.
Your hair is stupid. Yeah, that's a girl on the burner.
No, he said it in the video.
See, yeah, I agree with this. This was my thing. I sit in the car, I'd just be tired. I have to do with none of the foolishness he's talking. But therefore, pick me.
Yeah.
Pick me, gang. when he said they don't judge, you know what that mean? Somebody give him a rainbow. What?
Shut up, Swerve.
Tell on yourself some more. Who you trying to convince, us or yourself? So leaving the relationship that you're unhappy in isn't an option.
That's a mad.
It's not always that easy.
Girls
though.
be
It's not
talking
always
this
that
stuff,
easy.
and then the brother go to leave.
Leave and
Leave
it's World War III.
They're crying
Yeah.
endlessly.
Yeah, they have the baby with the person they're unhappy with.
Yeah.
The thing is, this literally summarizes most women.
Yeah.
Because they don't leave
They don't.
the relationship they're unhappy in.
Just complain.
Complain about it.
It's more fun being single than stuck in a relationship with someone you don't like. Real quick, is that true?
It's more fun being single than stuck in a relationship. Yeah, of
Slightly,
course.
yeah.
Well, obviously, that's true.
course.
For the rest of your life, single or relationship?
Oh no, not for the rest. I feel like
No, what one you going with?
if
You
I'd have
got to pick one.
rest of my life. Maybe single still. Yeah,
Is
maybe.
it?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's more. It's
Just because I
I'm
know.
flying round.
You said free
Nah, bro,
spirit.
still.
Only because I know the stress that relationships have. You know what I mean?
So if you're saying from this point in time, you have to choose right now, I'll be in a relationship or I would never be in one.
no relation.
I
No
think I'll be
relationship,
single.
so.
So.
I'm picking relationship.
Word, I hear you still.
I hear you. Still,
Yeah, I
definitely.
hear you.
You get it?
There's always one.
The ending threw me off. Yeah, man. Boy, I think we need to cover these ones in more detail at some point still, because there's a lot to uncover. We might have to get I don't know, it'll just become a normal pod. The normal pod thing.
Normal pudding.
The thing with women, yeah.
Us girls.
You know that one.
As a man,
My love language.
you see that those words, yeah. As a man, as soon
As
as
a
the
man,
girl
you
says
should.
Yeah.
that, bruv,
As a man, you should thing needs to
Shut up.
stop.
There's a
still.
couple trigger words. The love language. If I hear that again,
Emotion. Men don't have emotion.
no emotion. They just dark. Sometimes, but at the same time, man, them got emotion.
Stop watching.
I think with these ones, you have to reach like a common ground. But I definitely have realized the most mature women, yeah, they're not naive to think that man's just not just patterning one girl. And I think once the majority of women understand that, the world will be
they
a
weren't
better
settled
place.
for that. They weren't just settled for that.
No, but you know what happened? You know
can't
what
let
it
that
is?
happen.
Most of the women who understand that concept, though, they're elder. Do you get what I'm saying? They're mature. Because it's happened in every relationship.
Every-
They
so
have to
clock
actually
now.
clock, like,
Yeah.
I actually understand this one now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying to you?
That's
So the real thing is like, cool. Some people say, okay, I just don't want shit in my face.
Yeah, no, fact, cause they
Leave the
understand.
trail. You get what I'm saying?
Literally.
They understand. So I feel like they just don't want to understand. But they understand that man might not actually like the next girl more than you, or do you know what I mean?
Rare though. That's rare.
No, I think they just don't want to.
because we're still in the young phase, but it's rare. Like girls, they can't really let.
Well, I think now I think there was a window where it could have got ran because the side thing became a bit popular at one
Sneaky
point.
link.
But then I think it's dead in because of the social media. But the good thing with the social media though is people will be chatting shit and then fucking do the opposite.
Doing it
in real
anyway,
life. you know, everyone talks wreck until it's real life still.
doing the same thing.
Everyone's the same. Still. Everyone's literally
Everyone's the same. So yeah, that's that still. What do we want to give before we cut? Sunday motive. You said enjoyed it?
Oh yeah. Good
It's
time.
alright, yeah.
What was it called?
I don't even know the name, but I know Scaps is DJ Scaps.
I can't remember what it was called still.
DJ Scaps.
What
Summer.
what's the deal for carnival? What's the carnival warm up?
Where Carnival Sundays.
Soon reach.
I don't. It's definitely not the same though. Still,
It's not. It's not.
What do you man mean by that though?
Just
Like-
the vibe. I think the vibe I'll get from it's not the same.
The vibes
But like the
change.
older man's got, the more like different it is.
What
No,
was,
I just think there's just more younger youths still.
Yeah, but that's what it is. It's because we're now.
I think it was always like that.
It
though.
was always young. Because I remember when
Yeah.
I went when I was young.
Yeah,
like,
you man was
bare-
young.
Bare man's age.
That's
innit?
why it's changed, 'cause you're
that's-
older.
That's what I'm gonna say. Now that man's older, it's different.
Yeah, I guess still, but
Yeah, but
no, but even down to the logistics, like how they've made it smaller and that, and it's all cramp up nowadays.
Yeah,
weren't like
the route
Oh yeah,
smaller,
the
innit?
smaller
Yeah,
thing
the
might
route
have been an
smaller,
issue.
so-
Do you know what man might have to do one year to change up the vibe? Fucking actually go on the float.
float.
go on like traveling around.
Bus,
Yeah,
like,
literally just be on the floats.
Yeah, I'm definitely on that still.
That would be
Instead
a
of walking
move.
around.
Yeah, definitely. Just on the bus.
That'll be because it's something that ain't been ran still before. You know,
I don't
like
know
you've
how
done
you
the
do
foot
that.
thing. What do you mean?
How you would organise that still? Remember the year I went, I saw like Chunks, Krypton Cohen, and
Secret and
Maya
Cohen
Jama
a
all
couple
on the same.
times. They always
float
were.
still, yeah.
They always, them men have to be on float still.
Or just like lock in with the sound and just post by the sound
up.
the whole time.
Yeah, a
get what I'm
popping
saying?
sound that
Find a little spot.
I was chatting to my brethren. He was saying Rampage. Have you man been Rampage before?
Rampage gets
Like,
active.
yeah,
What's the name, innit?
yeah.
Nothing will beat the carnival atmosphere. Like,
Yeah, the vibe.
the vibe.
Some-
Think about how many people are there.
Someone was asking me, "What do you go for?" And
I think it's just the culture really as well.
that's what I was trying to say. This is just a culture thing because I think what they wanted me to say was, "Yo, get to patting the fouls and things." But for me, it's not really. It's never really been that.
You
Still,
can't really pattern. 'Cause you
Can't
have to think
really
about how
pattern.
many men are chatting to that.
Chatting.
This
You're
is
never
what
gonna.
I-
Even too loud.
even just the it's too loud and people. Last time we went, I noticed people are bopping places.
It's continuous.
If you're gonna call someone, she might get separated from her friends.
Now she's
and
got to hang
whatnot.
with you the whole time because she can't find her friend no more.
No, she's not even stopping. She's just gonna.
going.
She's gonna say something to you, and you can't. You can't hear it. Then if you try and follow her, you'll
You've lost
lose
your
the
friend,
man. Then
yeah.
still.
And there's
Like,
no
you can't call
service.
nobody. Yeah, just don't bother, man. And she ain't gonna chat to you tomorrow still. So
Yeah.
All of
remember that
this,
meme?
all
but
of
then
this,
there's like
all
this
this
shit.
shit.
This is the good times, boy. I want the whole one of this video still. They're the ones that make it still.
I think my man actually got poached, you know.
Yeah, someone got poked to win this.
So I think he's right there.
But what made me laugh, this one's like, you know, in the teacher burst through the corridor. This is the cut. Then you got to
can't
convert
run,
it to a
you
walk.
Yeah, so you don't get guilty.
Thing about carnival, I think I told you, man. One time I had a madness at carnival, kind of got wrapped in that, but it's kind of mad because there'll be bare people there, but no one will back it still.
Yeah,
Like,
look, the crowd split up.
You know when Broski got stabbed up that year, like he
I remember this. So.
there was probably man them there watching. Was this the bus?
He's trying to
trying
get
to get,
something
yeah.
still. He's just
He's hungry. For it.
hungry still.
I need it. Come here.
Now the zombies crawl in the window.
You know what's mad? I know he's seen that from far. So all now he's making his way.
I can't.
In fact, she just climbed up there. I think he was chasing her.
Could be his girl.
Look, he's chasing her.
His freak.
Come here. Come here.
I think that's a thing, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a little.
You know what that is? That's like, you know, in the main character's about to die. It's like, you think he's dead. This thing.
Back up, yeah.
That guy's not yet. He's getting double wide. Should be throwing it away.
And I think, you know, with the wans and that, it's not personal. It's not that man's. Oh word, they disappeared.
You know what's mad? He was
He was trying to squeeze in.
He was the like, you know, and it could probably hold like 100 kg.
And he was the one.
He made it 106.
109.
Look, he finally secured the wine.
Finally got the wine.
Imagine being underneath it, bro.
Yeah, no, the wans aren't personal. It's like, it's just vibes.
Yeah,
Still.
But do you think you can fall in love From a wine,
You
man.
might do, but you can't think about it still.
I think the falling in love comes from knowing it's just
Yeah.
just that once.
It's just that once. What the hell?
I see it. I remember that still.
Unks in them.
I didn't even tell you. I was in Brixton today, yeah. And there was this guy outside the station shouting at another guy. He was like, come round. He was like, come round the corner now. And he had a chain in his hand. You see how Tyrese had the chain around his wrist? He had the chain in his hand. And he was like, come round the corner now, you pussy. I'll decapitate you, then decapitate your mum. Then he walked off. And I was walking behind him because I was going to the station. And he was like, don't get why man them a shook of the chain. It's just a fashion statement. And then he hooked it back onto his belt.
Bricks is the simulation still.
And I swear, I started
I know you was there for about 5 minutes and that
That
happened.
was just a cut through.
I wasn't even trying to let him see I was laughing.
You know your first 5 minutes, that's what happened.
Man's never in Brixton for too long.
The next thing you know, I'm at the station and I see a helicopter circling around above.
You know when you go certain places and you hard step through, like Brixton's one of them places, like man just keeps moving. I remember one time man was by the Ritzy store and I was like, you know, let me go Costa. But I think the Costa's gone now. But man didn't know, innit? So I've bopped farther. I'm telling you, just on that bop, I see about four different things that was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll see like the nitty, disabled nitty.
With one arm.
Woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just crazy still.
Britain's not real.
I didn't even make it past the tune bit. I just seen bare shit. I actually spun back. It come like man was heading into the jungle or something. We'll end it on the culture vulture still. Remember this thing?
Yeah, I remember this.
That's when he rapped it. And then you ran out of pop locks. You gotta just do something else now.
That's the type of feds you pray pull you over. Well, not pray pull you over, but you pray it's my man.
Can't lie, that's the fed that goes, all right, I've ran the check. Everything's listen,
Yo, smoke.
Listen, be careful. He said something like, yo, keep that speed down. You know the one there?
You just lit up the craziest thing.
I just went 70.
No, you got that. No, you got
with 10 in the back.
no, you got the pack in the middle console. You're just laughing.
Still.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna kill someone.
That's a move. Guilty.
I can't lie, yeah. These man slyly, you know, if you was on not in a carnival duty, them man must fuck with it still.
Yeah,
You know?
fun still. Until the shank, they start getting yo.
I know a couple of them got a little spliff. You know what?
And a Maggie.
You know what's wild? Have you ever seen a police officer smoke?
Like even
They're
a
probably not,
cigarette.
yeah. They're probably not allowed to smoke on duty. But anyway, yeah. Well, we got one more stream Friday, innit? But man, them will be at Carney. Yeah. I'm aiming for Monday still. I don't know about you, man.
Oh, you want to go Monday?
Yeah, what you men are saying isn't making sense. Why would you go to Broski's thing on Sunday? Carnival before, then go to Broski's.
Active on Monday. Like, it's too. I don't think I can do it. Still, it's too active. Like, that's the day everyone goes. You know, like Sundays. Like,
But I think if you have the opinion that you're gonna go one day, it has to be Monday, innit?
I'm seeing that meant to have a match.
You going Sunday? So you was trying to do Sunday?
I'm injured anyway. I'm not playing.
Oh, what are you talking about then?
If I don't show up, I don't get paid.
Oh, is it? Oh, to the match, is it? But can't you do the Skype? What's that? Zoom. You know the Zoom. You know, there's a phone. There's a phone on the bench. You're facing. and then when it's the huddle, you're talking. Not gonna lie, boys.
It's all cutting out.
Just hear Vibes Cartel in the back. Not gonna lie, boys. Yeah, gotta do better.
What said?
Yeah. I gotta show Ray that after.
You just got like your hair.
Yeah, it's just the hair. So the hair like this. Yeah, boys.
You know what it is, or you might have to just get like a man. Them should actually get this. Like, imagine you could get like a double.
Yeah, that
Send like a neck shoot. That's why man have to just start getting the ballies, you know, wearing it normally.
Yeah.
No, they send the neck shoot to pretend to be you somewhere. Man just nods
the whole time.
But yeah, say no more. Fucking
Cool.
Friday.